activation is being given. Soldan getting done. Has to pop the relay bolt that falls away immediately. And look at Percy and Margaret already finding the frags. And Danby even able to tap away on that frenzy to find another one though. Kaide will be able to at least respond. But this is an awkward 4 versus 2, especially as Francis is going to pick that up. Now it's all left on to Ace in this 1 versus 3.
You want to try B? No, you will not go B. Immediately straight shooting is V. Oh, he's been really fancy to see how he navigates around on these different agents as well, but straight swinging on out. I mean, they're stunned and that's kind of important, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Danby, though, he is pretty good at tapping away. He's literally 5 seconds of the round, and now they're going to have to move out. Jojo actually looking to try and spit that one out, but Margaret...
They didn't clear him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? They've completely left this, and how long can he hold it on for? There's one. And on the other side of the cyber cage, he is going to get taken down by Kaide, so that's okay for now. Spike recovered, 3 versus 2. They're going to be able to get it picked up. They're looking towards Boba. They're making sure that they don't overstay this welcome. But Persia already in, and he is going to send that one over there. The metal, will it be able to do anything? No. Yatsuka! Oh, that's rough. You don't want to be finding that position at all. So Ivy's going to respond with that one nicely. Horn's available to Kaide. He's doing so well here. Swinging on in. Flash drive. Unfortunately, the underarm does catch the team. So Ivy walking through market. He's picked up his groceries. He knows what he's making for dinner. And is it going to be in the Riddle side? He's walking around, trying to clear and swing, but it's Ace. And that's a nicely fit.
But you're being exposed in this series, matched by all of the different maps that you have to play. This time, speed is shut down once again. It has to be respected. It has to be respected.
Absolutely, they were so ready for that, and the fact that Danby actually managed to catch him on the back of that relay bolt, and still Yatsuko was able to find so much damage there. That's awesome. So up at Link, Soldan will be able to take down Margaret. Now Francis does move through, but Kaide just narrowly missing those shots. But as that flag gets planted, it'll be the 5-4 in the retake, and they're straight in. There we go. Danby gives it a really solid crack, but unfortunately doesn't quite connect. Now it's just left onto Francis and Ivy. Francis gets 2 with Soldan.
Wait, he's just drinking on ya.
Absolutely. I wonder how he takes his tea. But Kaide is going to be able to find one. Oh my god, Danby. Okay. The trade out of the Neons. And now it's going to be the Rolling Thunder pops as well. Margaret manages to get one back in. It's going to be so awkward. They are absolutely clean. And now it's just the last member in Ace, but it's Danby, it's Neon.
They need to ensure that they're finding either an opening kill and falling back, or doubling down on these kills, because I'm looking at the ultimate territory still from Riddle Order and all this utility available. It can start to get problematic.
Absolutely. Persia's in a really awkward spot now. That Hunter's Fury is going to connect on one, not quite the second, so he just will be tagged up for a little bit. Danby and Ivy finding frags at the exact same merit, so 5 points of HP for Danby. It's enough for now. But it's going to make it really awkward on the remaining members, because this was the thing. They played the start of the round so slow. They kind of baited SPG into a couple of rotations, but then by going mid and getting that tiles control, SPG have been able to capitalize back.
Cypher utility still in towards market. Doesn't really matter when we're going into A, but here is the Nightfall starting to come through. This is go time for Team Freezer.
Absolutely. Solom's found mid, but Danby's found 2 in the exact same time. But it's Yatsuka. Oh my god!
For the top mid flank. That was perfectly played from Riddle, and now the speed is actually going in this time towards the A side, but Persia with free gun, by the way. And Sinfreeza now holding the player advantage amidst these fast-paced rounds. We can't contain them.
Absolutely, and with this null command continuing to pulse, you know, they just need to sit back. They don't need to do anything at all. They're going to walk up. The relay ball goes out, and that's Danby doing Danby things, baby! Managing to deny it completely. Danby was in there getting the frenzy popped out, but he couldn't do anything with it.
How do you get a plant down when there's 3 players surrounding this site? Well, maybe you find one, maybe you can find another, but caught out with a bit of utility. Okay, they're somehow still looking to hold it on down, and the move on that Mitchell. They brought it back. They were at a disadvantage at the very beginning, and now it's a 2 versus 1 Yatsuka with no utility to assist them.
Absolutely, Jojo really rough whiff there. You know, the utility out, but that's Yatsuka able to take down the healthy player.
13 HP.
Exactly. He's going to check that flank, but he's so concerned. He manages to get back into the alley again for just a second. Has to wait for so long. Persia repositioning here, but the peek out was a little unnecessary, maybe. And it can be really rough, these little micro decisions that you try to make on the server. But Danby's already out, locked in, trying to get this control. Boba, they're going to just fall away immediately as the cyber cage keeps in state.
Well, they did force up in this round, right? So they need to take the space and look at it. It's convincing, it's clean. Now they can shift their focus on the protection of the spike back in towards the side itself.
Absolutely. Look at that. Like, having 4 people push you is insane to even think about. Kaide's able to find one, but Dandy gets the response back immediately. Tags down! Gets the headshot on the Solden, though. My God, this man has something to say in the server right now, putting the team into his backpack, trying to lean on it all. We say, God damn be. And now Ace, the last one in the server. And he's going to be taken down quickly as well. Francis able to hard clear that one. And
I mean, he's going to run around and shoot everywhere on the map. He'll change his position this round. We've got some B-main control this time for Riddle on their purchase, however, Conky.
Yep.
Flip it over, though. Teresa have an open mid.
What are they going to do with it? The Ruse is down. It gives a little bit of extra control. Yep, he finds that. But there's Jojo inside. And he's able to find it as well. He does hear the little pitter-patter of the footsteps.
They don't know that A's empty, though, which is the problem right now, even though there's a player advantage for Riddle.
Look at the control and the defenders by the corner. I don't know if they're actually going to be ready for Ivy. Okay, they absolutely are. Good stuff, good stuff. That's what you talk about, right? Dotting your I's, crossing your T's, and make sure they clear it well. But this is the thing. They do have the flank in from Soldan, but obviously there's a lot of space that they have to try and build up here. They get information onto 1 off the back of the 0 point.
The only problem is for Francis, the timing for when Soldan does come into this flank as well. I don't know if you're using the not dead yet as Persia here, unless you get an advantage, which now you have your 2-2. You can res on the back of this place for the flank.
Absolutely, there's the flank, there's the frag, and there's the not dead yet coming out as well. So he has to try and get out into this position, but he's going to be taken down straight away. But Francis might be able to do enough. He's going to be able to put down that aftershock as well. It makes it awkward. Gets the dark cover down. Ace, he's looking to take it to half. Is he going to be able to hold on to it for long enough? Francis gets off it. Ace, and he just stares him into the eye, and he hits one over the barrier, over the net. Incredible stuff, man.
I will say this, Riddle's buttons are not really too present, so they have to rely on what they're doing right now, which is just this aggression, and that's the round.
This is what I'm saying, like, these rounds should not even be possible the way that they're coming out. The fact that Soldam has one...
I don't know if Margaret has known that Soldan's here.
No, absolutely not. They're just going to give it all the time, and that fast lane's going to make it really, really good for him, and now he can't actually spot out the other member. Dandy goes down, but Ivy is going to be able to get that response nicely. And now the neural theft is popped. Oh my God, but Ivy gets cleared out. He manages to make the response out nicely, but this is the thing, with that null command popped, it's going to be so tricky. He's going to have to try and make his way all the way through. It's still a 1 versus 3 at the end of the day, and with that, to be the camera destroyed. Now pushing in, the real big pressure goes back, but look at this response. Yamska gets into position, finds Persia, and that's going to be the not dead yet pop now as well. Soldat has to go in with his overdrive, trying to fight as well as he can, and that will at least be the pesky Clove taken care of. And now as Soldat moves on through, they know the A site's open. They are going to be ripping in there as quickly as possible. The horn goes down, but look at this information already trying to be found. He does pop the prowler. Information gathered. There's a second and a third. He's got it. Soldat! This man is an absolute monster right now. He can continue swinging. Still has the opportunity. Still has the moment as Yatska takes it as well. Will it be a 4K for Soldan, or will Francis be able to clutch it out? It's into the one-on-one now, Komodo. He has to go big here, and now the rotations can come through. Market door will be destroyed, so the information will be gathered. He's going to have to move so quick here off this fight plan will be Francis.
Yeah, but where do you choose to play in this scenario as well? Because it's all onto you. Flash drive, aftershock and fault line, a Clove smoke as well to just help you for a little bit, but through the ruse, Soldarm, a lot of angles to clear.
Doesn't give a damn. He's going to tap onto it, but how does he approach this? He's clearing out absolutely everything. Backside secured, Boba information. But look at this concern. He even knows that with this plan, it could be absolutely anywhere, right? At this point in time, he's just going to have to get in there.
Fault line, flash, and aftershock, remember. What goes first is the fault line. It's dodged. Now the challenge. He spotted him.
Gotta go. Playtime, go for it. Soldan has to get in there, has to try and secure
me right now.
30 points of HP, it might not be enough. He's just trying to get onto this line now. And I think he's done it. Francis will hold on despite the monstrous performance. Available, just trying to get that information. Soldan so close. It's going to be all onto this here, Komodo. Soldan, how good can he be? Good at all. The timing is abysmal. And Danby has opened up a can of worms on this round. He will have it denied from the null command, but it's not going to matter when Jojo's in a 1 versus 5. Will it be his bizarre adventures, or will this be Sinprecia taking us to overtime right now? He's got the owl drone, but it's just, where do you go with this? The second you pop that, the second you give away that information, he's into market, he's got so much to clear. There's no ingredients that he can find at that stall to try and close this one. Look at the darts going out, the information. All they need to do is just swing as a unit and back. They're clearing it all right now. Coyote getting it done. Able to find that information, but he's taken so low in the process as well. Has to get the 0 point out. There's no information. Yatska able to control
remaining.
it. Finds one. It's sold down. He's going to go down as well. And Kaide is only
HP.
got the 8 points of HP. He's caught. He's enthused. And he is vulnerable. All eyes on this man right now is Sinprecia Gaming. They take the lead position. Will it be Sinprecia or will it be Riddle Order? That's going to be Kaide. Down, out. Persia finds that response, but Yatsika again on this Cypher, continuing to put in work, trying to do everything that he can. But as Solden goes down as well, it's onto the youth of Yatska and Ace, and all now to Yatska. 1 versus 3. We'll be able to find another, but it's Francis to secure, and it's Sinprecia with the comeback.
Spawn, this is something that you'd never really been seen before, but they take space and they overwhelm Jojo.
Absolutely. One is awesome there, and Kaide, Yatska will be able to find it back, but Ivy gets a pretty good trade here, so at least they bring it back into this 2 versus 2. Spike's going to be planted on the other side of the double stack,
planted.
So it's going to be a bit of a toughie to both hold, but also to retake.
Yeah, well, let's see if they're going to be able to do it. Another Sky Smoke available for Persia just dropped then. You've got a Haunt for Ivy as well. Both players on the side itself. You really need to see Riddle fight for this one. Ace does have that paranoia as well, so if they start to clear everything out, good work to drop the door. Isolate one of these angles, but now you got to draw your attention to the side itself.
Absolutely.
One enemy
Straight on
remaining.
into the cloud burst, and that's going to be Soldan finding it really easily, and
But we didn't see Brim, we didn't see Harbor. They have played them before, though.
seeing accidental agent selections happen, but, you know, this one doesn't feel accidental. There feels like there's something behind this, because on the other side of the coin, I was just about to say exactly right. Soldan's pushed mid, and he's got 2. He had a teammate there with him.
Yeah.
Right here. But that was kind of crazy.
He's got the kill B main, he's got the kill top mid. You've also got Ace pushing up through A main to get a bit of a crunch on top mid as well. So Riddle Order have completely gained control around the whole map.
Completely choked. Spawn, top mid. I mean, Ace could be overwhelmed here, that's the only danger. But it might not be shot. And Ivy will get the trade out, but 58 points of HP. Does have plenty of utility, but there's going to be info off the back of that 0 point. 2v4.
Last player.
Yeah.
Spike down.
But on the back of that one, I mean, how much can Ivy actually do to bring some damage with the double one? It's good to see that Ivy is getting engaged really early on as well, actually. Really slow start. Darby is through market, I can't make this up.
What do you even do at that point?
This is not a random composition. This has been drilled into their head that they know how these executions are going to go.
He didn't pop the blades in the last round, so this time he's chosen to. And he's looking for more. Does get the info. Jojo actually gets Darby. So there's a potential opportunity to do it here, but Persia does manage to get the Molotov down. And that's going to make it really awkward, but Ace will be successful. Back to the 2-on-2 now. It's Ace and Jojo trying to make it work.
Sees Cascade and the Cove as well. You can use those smokes to stall out a little bit of time over towards the stairs, potentially here for Francis, or maybe actually the wall height comes up.
He did get it's on before. He managed to make it work, and that's going to be Ivy getting the damage done. Does make it really, really challenging with that fragment, but inside the cover resurrecting here.
Yeah. Relay bolt in to get a bit of a stun up
they
as they spot him all out, but you've got the orbital strike still. Remember, again, for Persia, you've got that backup, you've got the incendiary, you've got prowlers for Ivy, flashes as well, you've got so much stall ability.
Oh, Jojo, this is the whole thing. He did end up getting resurrected in the end by Kaide. Now Yatska able to find Ivy at a second on the flank as well. That's massive from Yatska. Now, all on this post plant. This is the thing. Sometimes, unfortunately, guess what? You just have to lose to the way that this is played. They're going to have to try and get in on it. They're going to have to try and join it together. That Molotov is going to make it really bad. They very well might have Komodo. But Persia, he's trying his best, but his best is unfortunately not this year as well, before we end up in Jakarta in just a few days. And, you know, that's the thing. Zambi taking down Soldan already, so it's crazy stuff to come on through. Now as they run it on in, Zambi looking for another. Unfortunately, the relay bolt will actually slow him down, but Margaret and Ivy, they've got the job done. That's the site secured, that's the position found, and like, what do you do, Komodo?
I mean, you're just running up through towards mid on the back of Danby's pick. Jojo, yeah, you're going for a safe here, mate. Sorry. You're running up behind the Cascade and that. You're splitting in. Not only are you putting in a blind side to push him off and a relay bolt, but you've also got Ivy, who's lurked back at 0 point, actually. I believe found a gorgeous amount of numbers.
Yeah.
So that's information to already start to rotate over for Soldan.
Oh, Jojo, he was so close. That's so right. Now Danby goes up and actually jumps into the face of Ace, and it's going to be Francis to get that trade, but now the door's closed, and again, you know, that's those weapons that have been taken down. There was maybe a moment, a chance where they could have got something done, but now Soldam gets the tag onto Francis. But again, it's just too hard to make their way back in. They're going to give it a go. They don't really have anything kind of worthwhile. Would it be too much to throw down the lockdown? Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, they look the wrong way. Take it down. Soldam misses the shot. Now they can kind of just line up here for Margaret. We'll get the shot. Yatsuka will find him. And now is it just worth trying to save the Phantom? Probably not. Maybe.
Enemy remaining.
Francis gets it. And look, Soldam, he'll do his best.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's really a whole lot to do here.
I just want to highlight as well with the utility. The remaining two boys are over at the back of the B side. So this is where you start to consider for SPG. Oh, he's seen a lot of numbers. We need to start shooting.
Absolutely. They will be able to find him. And they are going in for it here. So we see that high tide gives him the extra space. Cascade goes down. And okay, door.
Dumby's up through tree. So...
Yeah.
This is where it gets weird, though.
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Ace is still in wine.
Okay, so they've managed to dispatch of Jojo, and they have an idea that Ace does still lurk around A main usually, but it's still going B.
Oh man! Yatsuka has so much to do. He's going to get one somehow.
10 seconds left.
What is going on?
This feels like this is just an ill decision where Darby's pulling rotations and they're going back towards the A site and they're going back towards the B site, and it's all a ruse, it's all a fake out. We can't track it, but now we settle down because Ace is in a 1 versus 2 where Francis has no HP.
Man.
He has a reckoning.
I don't think they've heard that audible, but he's through. And there's the info.
Now.
He's got the paranoia. That's the only potential saving grace here, but he's got to be so careful onto the other side of that high side. There you go. Look at the info. He's going to be able to throw it out now. He's going to go in for one, but again, the dark cover goes down, and it's so awkward. Soldam thinks he spots something, and now that's going to be... yeah. Okay, Kaide.
The lockdown went in.
Yeah, it's just everything around, right? I can't even keep up with the way that this is going. Soldam has to try and find something here as Jojo is able to pick up another
player standing.
Now in that position, Danby getting tagged, but Jojo will continue to hold strong. Now Persia all alone in this 1 versus 4. They're going to swing for him, 1 HP. Together. There's going to be that high tide to make it even more challenging in the hour zone, but that's going to make it awkward on the line. Yatsuka, though, gets one. Kaide as well. Soldam still kicking. But now they have to clear this back side thing. And this is the thing again. Where will the Molotov go? Margaret! He's not going to be able to block it this time. But this time it lands. This time it's secured. Yatsuka will be able to do some further damage, but Persia's going to be able to hold it. And that's Impreza Gaming. We'll drop the market door. And site's still yet to be secured. They're actually going to be sending Ace to there by themselves. But he does get that spike planted.
Bring them down.
Yeah, you're going to have a bit of a late appearance from Yatsuka here as well, but you need to start to get into the side through our SPG, and the trades start to come on out as well, but flooding in they go.
Last player standing.
Doing so well from that position, and Ace, all the team inside main now. All of them inside garden, just outside door, up at heaven. Soldam playing it close, wants to try and fight this fight on the line as soon as the start cover fades, and he does get some info, still has a cloud burst in hand, so it's going to be A-OK. The relay box goes out, and now Soldam gets 1 and 2, and it's going to be absolutely fine as Ivy also meets the hand of the play in here. Locked in fight. The high tide going to get into a position. He's going to actually have to pop the cove as well, but he does get spotted in amongst it all. He can just use that as a safety net for as long as possible. He gets tagged up left, right, and center. They do manage to drop another, so that's big from Francis. Buying enough time, but as they go for it, Ace actually gets another one back here. And now it's all on the Danby, who only has a judge. Will be able to pick up the Guardian, but look at this flank as well from Yatsuka. Just needs to hold down the position. Doesn't have to fight, doesn't have to go for it. The dark cover's going to give them all the space, and now Recon Bolt catches the info. It's absolutely A-OK for Riddlelord.
Which just takes space towards A main. With Paranoia out in this scrap. Water hold through.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my lord,
this is the thing that should never happen, right?
He's got no teammates near him.
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
Incredible.
It doesn't matter. We've got the molly. This is going to be an interesting retake for SPG.
They're going to throw in the reckoning. They're going to do their best. Jojo able to find one. Perfect good for the trade. Now it's getting a little bit awkward here. Jojo again has been so consistent. The null command continues to pulse, and they just can't trade it out at this point in time. But there's Francis. All on 2. Francis, however, in this 1 versus 2, he taps on. Dark cover still going. They're absolutely fine with it. They know they don't have to peek it just yet. There's the info. And the second the high tide goes, you know, the second that turret gets activated, they get the info immediately. Francis hits another shot.
1 enemy remaining.
What the hell was that? That is absolutely incredible what this man has just done inside B. Ultimates everywhere. Persha already taking control. He's found 2 as well at top mid. Francis has found another. They're stuck back behind a sky smoke top mid Komodo. Riddle Order can't even get out of their spawn. The Alpha goes up. They're sitting inside. The Prowler comes out. Persha gets a third. And this is the control. This is the aggression. This is what we're looking for.
This is the turn up for Riddle Order. You've got the guns again. Are you actually going to be able to stave off the aggression? The answer might actually be yes this time.
Hang on. I'm going to say for a second, Kaide looked like he was maybe able to do it, but Ivy maybe they're able to bring it back, and Ivy just activates exactly when you need him.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, right? You look at a team like Riddle Order with 100% win-loss on a map like Ascent. You've put together, you counter-strat the hell out of them. You throw together something that can deny. Now Yatsuka.
It does have the dimensional shift. He's really early on to gather information outside of B main. And the team goes with them as well. They're not scared to take these fights.
Absolutely they are. Jojo and Kaide, they are able to open up with a couple. Soldan gets one back as well, and it's A-OK in Riddle Order's camp. But Francis and Persha, they have been absolutely insane in some of these rounds, and I think they're going to walk straight into the crosshair. This is the thing, right? Brimstone on the operator, the versatility. They're going to have to break it. Exactly right. The flank has come in, and Francis may have just done it here. It is going to have to be Kaide to try and take it, but it's the one tap to close, and that is Sinprisa absolutely taking the confidence of Riddle, putting into a box and knocking it away and dropping it at the bottom of the ocean.